Ryan with Miss.Geek here, and today some more QDX updates. And you'll notice on my screen here, that I've got the QRP Labs Groups.io page open, and I'll put a link to it below. But if you haven't joined it, maybe you don't want the email. All you have to do is click on the subscription and then change your subscription to alerts only, that kind of thing, so that you don't get lots of email, and you can just use it like a web form, which is what I'm doing here. So it's right here at groups.io /G/QRP Labs. So I'll put a link in the notes below. So the first thing I want to share here is a QDX shipping update from Hans Summers. It's posted yesterday, October 27th. And he says that certain orders are being shipped from US stock, and they're coming USPS, and will take 2 to 3 days. So you'll get a notification email unless you're on Charter. If you're on Charter and you're using Charter email, your email address is at charter.net, then you're not going to get the emails because Charter blocks their email for whatever reason. So just go to shop.qrplabs.com, and then you can check your order status there, and if it's shipped from USPS, you can expect to see it in 2 to 3 days. There's no tracking numbers. And if you are getting it shipped to you via TNT, then you'll want to read this post in full because it explains some stuff about that. So, moving on here, again, I would highly recommend that you go read this. So they're also having some issues with COVID. Unfortunately, one of their team's son caught COVID-19 at school. So they're sending her home to take care of her child, but also with some kits to build. So keeping her employed, gainfully employed, while at the same time protecting other people in their team who, apparently another person on their team is on chemotherapy. So I applaud the focus on taking care of people. That always comes first. Because after all, I mean, although this is a business for Hans, this is a hobby for us. People's lives could be at stake. So I think that's pretty cool that he's doing that. And he even mentions a visit with his mom. So, of course, I said mum because he wrote mum, M-U-M. So, and they're British, so. And from the Brits following, I hope doesn't sound too stupid coming from this American. Next thing is a QDX manual update. So if you looked at the original manual, you may have noticed some typos, some stray letters, numbers, just some errors here and there. And so some people sent in some corrections, and it's been updated. Also has been updated for the newest firmware version 101. And so let's talk about that. So revision 101 of the QDX firmware prevents attempted transmission outside of 3.4 to 14.5 megahertz, has a new IQ mode for USB sound card streaming, implements some Japanese band limits mode for sales in Japan, some extra CAT commands, including one for changing it to a lower sideband. Interesting. And Q0 through QB commands to let you get or set any QDX configuration parameters over CAT. Pretty cool. So it goes into why it prevents transmissions outside of the range there. The new IQ mode, this is the one that really caught my eye. So the SDR receiver and DSP filtering are disabled, and the I and Q are sent straight to the computer through the built-in USB sound card. And so you can use it with SDR software to listen to any mode with SDR software. So when you combine SDR software with the CAT control software, you've got a pretty powerful receiver on your hands, and I'm really looking forward to playing with that as well. I'm not sure what the frequency range is on that, so perhaps I'll ask in this thread and you can go read it. In fact, I'm going to ask in this thread after I'm done making this video. So that's pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to that aspect of it because an SDR receiver is a neat thing to have. All right, moving on. Oops, I'm scrolled down here. Earl here, who's in Turkey, got his new QDX and reports some performance out of it. It says the receiver is really, really good, which is one of the reasons I'm excited about the IQ receiver. And there's a neat discussion on remoting your at QDX. So some great QDX discussion over on the groups.io. So I'll put the links below, the link below to the groups.io page, so you can go have a look. I also wanted to give a shout out to Nimrod Diaries because I'm kind of returning the favor. They gave a shout out to me in a recent video. So he's doing these things he calls HamTuber Spotlights. He has 3 of them apparently because there's now HamTuber Highlight Episode 3. And in number 2, he mentioned this channel, me. So thank you for that. And I really like his channel. He's just kind of reminds me of me in a sense. He's just kind of spitballing and putting it out there and having fun doing it. Small channel. You can see he's got like 40 some subscribers. I wasn't that long ago. This channel was at 40 some subscribers. So, and by the way, to my new subscribers, thank you. So go check him out, and you can see I'm subscribed and ring the bell, and click like on his videos. It'll help him grow. Just as doing the same for my channel will help me grow, and so that more people can get these updates. And I hope that you're enjoying the content. So anyway, well, that's all I have for today. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And I will look forward to seeing you also on the QRP Labs Groups.io page. We'll see you next time.